guys and girls. Today we're going to do a Vivi deck profile. I'm going to do it on Moxfield. I have the real deck just down here, but I just thought I'd try a little bit different. Let's get straight into the deck. Just give me a sec. So Vivi is from the Final Fantasy set. Vivi is a blue, red, white mana, so 3 mana. Says pay 0, add X mana in any combination of blue and red. You can only do it during each of your turns. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter onto Vivi and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it's a storm deck. Luckily it's in the nice colours. This is the deck profile, and I'll link it in the description. So playing the Archmaid of Emrys, which is a blue 2. It's a 2/2. It says whenever you cast or copy a instant or sorcery, draw a card. That's simple. Playing Burgi. We never flip Burgi, but it says whenever you cast a spell, make a red mana. As you go through the phase, like steps, it disappears. Then we're playing Briar, which is prowess. Gives all of the creatures prowess. It is a red, blue, and 2. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can make, for instance, Vivi, who is going to be massive, unblockable. Displace a Kitten. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent you control, then return it onto the battlefield under its own control. So you can use it in many ways. You could use it for protection. You can use it to blink Soul Ring. You can use it in like that kind of way. It's quite fun. Playing the Exalted Flamer Zinch is a red and a blue and 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery at random from your graveyard to your hand. So it's recursion. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's really good. Gutter Snipe is a red and 2. It's a 2/2. This is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. No, 2 damage to each opponent. Harmonic Prodigy is a red and 1, has prowess. If an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, it triggers twice. So Vivi would put 1/1 counter on itself, then another 1/1 counter on itself, and then deal 2 damage. Hullbreaker Horror is a blue 5, has flash, can't be countered. Whenever you cast a spell, you can choose to bounce something to someone's hand. It's really good. With this kind of deck it works. Imperial Recruiter is a red and 2. It's a 1/1. This is when it enters, you can search your library for a creature card with 2 power or less, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. Works really well with like getting Harmonic Prodigy, Gutter Snipe, Displace a Kitten, stuff like that. Zinch, which is really good. Lyra, Disciple of the Drowned, is a blue and 3. Spells can't be countered. Big one. Each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. Flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. Then we've got an infinite combo with these 2. So you've got Niv Mizzet Perun. It is red, blue. Can't be countered. Flying. Whenever you draw a card, it deals 1 damage to any target. When a player casts an instant or sorcery, I draw a card. Then you've got Niv Mizzet Visionary. It is a red and a blue and 4. Flying, you have no maximum hand size. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards. So you draw your card for turn, you ping someone for a damage, then with the other one it would say you've dealt damage, you draw a card, ping, all the way down. Pinnacle Monk is in there because 1, it's a red land, 2, it costs 5 and it has prowess. When it enters, you may return a target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. It's really good. Stormkiln Artist is a red and 3. It gets +1 for each artifact you control. It's really good. It has Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, you make a treasure. More mana. Veyran, Voice of Duality, is a red and blue and 1. Also has Magecraft, but it's different. This is whenever you cast it or copy an instant or sorcery, put +1/+1. If casting or copying an instant or sorcery causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control, it triggers twice. So if you have that down in Harmonic and VV, it'll trigger 3 times. So yeah, 15 creatures, not including VV, 16 including VV. Let's move on to the sorceries. We're playing 12. So you've got Blasphemous Act, board white. It's really good. Chandler's Ignition is a red and free. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent. So for instance today, VV was a 14 massive, so you deal 14 damage to each player and each person. Crackle with power is a red XXX. Crackle with power deals 5 times X damage to up to X targets. So usually you'd put like 5 damage into it to 4 or 3 opponents, and then you can deal 15 damage for instance. Oh no, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, 25 damage to each opponent. Expressive Iteration is a red and blue. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, put one of them on the battlefield at the bottom of your library and then one in exiled, and you can cast it. It's really good. Faithless Looting, 1 red, draw 2 cards, discard 2. Really good for siphoning through your deck, and it has flashback for free. Mizzix's Mastery is a red and free. Exile target card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. Each card exiled this way, copy, and you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. Exile this. It also has Overload, so you can play every single card out of your graveyard. Pirate's Pillage is a red and free. As an additional cost, discard, draw 2 cards, create 2 colourless treasures, sacrifice this artifact, adds 1 mana. So just to explain what it does. Ponder is a blue. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them in any order you may shuffle. Draw. Caesar Spoil is a red and 2. Discard a card, draw 2, create a treasure. Suplex, because why wouldn't you want VV to suplex a geezer? It's a red and 1. You can choose one, so you can deal 3 damage to a creature. If it would die, it's exiled. If not, exile the target artifact. Vandal Blast is a staple for red. It costs 1, destroy target artifact, or you can overload it and destroy all of them. Will of the Jeskai, which I think is a really good card. It's a red and free. You can choose one. If your commander's out, you cast both. Each player may discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Each instant or sorcery in your graveyard gains flashback, which is always really good. That is it for the sorceries. That's 12 of them. So now we're on to 16 instances. Starting off with Big Score, which is a red and free. Discard, draw 2 cards, create 2 treasures. Blue Sun Zenith is a blue with an X. You can draw X cards. So usually you do that with VV. He's usually about 15 mana, and you just draw 15 cards. Chaos Warp, instant removal, is a red and 2. You target something on the board, can be your opponent's. Shuffle into the library and then get a new permanent. It's always good. Counter spell, counter target spell. Desperate Ritual makes 3 red mana. Flame of Arnor is a blue and a red. You can choose one if you control a wizard, being VV. You can choose up to 2. Target player draws 2 cards, destroy a target artifact, or deal 5 damage to target creature. Flusterstorm is a storm counter spell. It's really good. Force of Will is a blue and free. You may pay 1 life and exile a blue card from your hand. Counter a spell without paying its mana cost. Psychonic Rift. Obviously, you usually do it overloaded, so you can bounce everyone's cards back to the hand. Mana Drain is another just counter spell, and you make mana. Mizzix's Skin is a blue. Target creature you control gets +0/+1 and gains hexproof, but you can overload it, so you can target all your creatures. Mystical Tutor is a blue. Search your library for an instant or sorcery, reveal it, put it on top of the library. Narcissus Reversal, that lets you copy instant and sorcery spells you cast and choose new targets. Rapid Hybridization is a blue spell that destroys people and gives them free frog green lizard. Shore Up is another thing that will give your commander protection and on top. Makes a bird. Moving on to the artifacts, that was all 16 instances. So artifacts, we're playing 11. We've got Brotherhood of Regalia. It's a 2 mana cost. It says a quick creature has Ward 2 and is an assassin in addition to its other types and can't be blocked. It's more than Ward 2. Chromox so is a 0 cost mana. It says when Chromox enters the battlefield, you may exile a card, non-artifact and non-land card from your hand, and it makes mana of that colour. Isochronic Scepter is 2, and it says when it enters, you exile a card underneath it with mana value 2 or less, and you may cast it. I did it with Psychonic Rift before, and it's really funny. Landing Greaves, protection. Lotus Petal is mana, so you play it, sack it, mana. Also triggers Vivi. Midnight Clock is a blue and 2, adds a blue, you can pay 3, put an hour clock on it. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on this artifact. When this is on the 12th hour, you put it in the graveyard, shuffle your hand and your graveyard into the library. Mox Amber is a 0 costing spell, but it adds mana equal to adds 1 mana of any colour among legendaries I control. Sapphire Medallion, blue spells cost less. Sensei's Divine Top is really good. So filter, you pay 1, look at the top card, top 3 cards, put them in any order, then draw a card. Sol Ring is a 1 mana, makes 2, 4 vessel, no maximum hand size. That is it for all the artifacts. Going on to enchantments. Sorry. Starting off with Artist Talent is red and 1. It says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard, and if you do, draw a card. You can upgrade it to level 2, which is a red and 2. Non-creature spells cost 1 less to cast, and then you can upgrade it again for red and 2 to be level 3. If a source you would control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals twice, so double, 2 plus that. So Vivi would be doing 3 damage. Curiosity, give me a sec. Curiosity is 1 blue mana. It says whenever enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. So Vivi, he deals damage to 3 people, you draw 3 cards. Because it triggers off himself. Fire Incandescent in Inscription is red and 2. This is when it enters the ring temperature. Don't worry about that part. It says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. More going into that. Mystic Remora is a blue. It has a cumulative upkeep of 1. Whenever a target opponent successfully casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card, unless they pay 4. No one ever pays 4. Omniscience is a 10 mana spell. It says you may cast spells from your hand without paying them mana cost. Really good, works really well in the deck. Propaganda is a blue and 2. Creatures can't attack you unless their controllers pay 2 for each creature they control. Ristic Study is a blue and 2. It says whenever an opponent casts a spell, if they don't pay 1, you draw a card. Sigil of Sleep is a blue. It says whenever enchanted creature deals damage to a player, return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. So there's a bounce built in with Vivi. Wizard class is a blue. You have no maximum hand size. You can upgrade it for free. When this reaches level 2, you draw 2 cards, and then you can upgrade it for 5. It says whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. That's it for enchantments. That is 9 enchantments. Moving on to lands. So starting off with Adventures In. I really like this land. That's what I said here. When this land enters, you gain 2 life. Tap it, add a colourless. Baron Airship Kingdom enters tapped, but it makes blue and red. Then you got Cascade Bluffs. Taps for a colourless, but you can put red into it to filter, so you can get blue, blue, red, blue, red, red. Command Tower taps for mana of any colour. Evolving Wilds, you can sacrifice it, go find a normal plains or island. And I've got 8 islands. Lindblom Industries and Mage Siege. So this is one of the adventure ones. It enters tapped and taps for red, or you can pay 3, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. You got Minimo, School of the Water's Edge. Tap it for a blue mana or pay a blue, untap target legendary permanent. Mistraz Village, the best land from Target. This enters tapped unless you control a mountain or forest. It taps for a blue, and you can pay a blue, and the next spell you cast can't be countered. Molten Tributary taps for, so it enters tapped, but it taps for blue and red. And you've got 6 mountains. You've got Ottawara, which is a blue, tap for a blue, or you pay 4, discard it, return target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planes to its own hand. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Path to Ancestry enters tapped. If you use it for the same mana that's in your commander, you scry. Reliquary Tower, no maximum hand size. You always play Reliquary Tower. Taps for colourless. Riptide Laboratory is a colourless spell that taps, or you can pay a blue and a colourless. Return target wizard you control to its own hand. I'm playing the Pathways. One side's blue, one side's red. Golden Time for searching. It's mostly to search for Volcanic Island. So you pay a life, sacrifice it, search for an island or plains. No, island or mountain. Shivering Reef is a colourless, taps for colours, or you can pay a life to tap for red or blue. Steam Vents is a island mountain. As it enters, you can pay 2, and it doesn't enter tapped. Sulphur Falls is this land enters tapped unless your controller controls a island or mountain. Temple of Epiphany enters scry 1. Training Centre, when it enters, if you're playing in a part of 4, it enters untapped. Urza Saga. Urza Saga gains, you can tap it for a colourless. Then the next one is pay to make a colourless creature. This construct with 1/1 kind on it. Mostly it's for the last bit, which is search a library for a 0 mana or 1 mana spell, put it onto the battlefield. Then you've got Volcanic Island, which is a island or mountain, that's for a blue or red, but you don't have to pay for the negatives and stuff for it to come in. But that's roughly my VV deck profile. It was played today in one of the pods I was playing in, and I was playing Joe the Unifier, and it was running really efficiently. I'd say VV kept up with all the other decks. If anything, I think VV won in the end, and it was a 17-20 commander. So yeah, works really well. If you want to build a new commander, maybe try VV out. Alright guys, I'll see you in a bit. Peace.